What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Farm Episode 3. As you guys can see, it's January 15th, 2020, and I am only 38 hours and 29 minutes into this flat map. So let's jump right into it on Spring Day number 6. Guys, again, I don't fast forward any of my games, so this is what you're getting. If you would have caught me on Episode 1 and 2, you would have seen I started with 4 and 5 the days. So let's jump right into the weather. As you guys can see, it is rainy, pretty rainy outside. So between 6 and noon, it looks like we're going to have some rain. It looks like it'll clear up at around 3 and again hit us at 6. Now, I do got a few things I would like to take care of, and that is change out the chicken coop. We're also going to add another cow barn, and that's pretty much what we're doing on this particular episode. So let's get started and run on out. I'm going to jump in my red truck here. We're going to actually get the forklift down to the pallet yard, because I want to buy also some more supplies at the shop. So you also see me putting things on the pallet rack, because I like to make things look a little more farmy look, you know what I mean? So that is the first thing we're going to do. We're going to head down to the that's what I need to do. I'm going to take this down to the pallet rack area, also known as the washout bay area. I have those in those two particular areas, which if you would have watched me on episode 1, you'd have seen that is actually just a solar farm area, but we took that out so we can make a whole brand new beginning, more or less something to make it look more farmy, because those solar panels weren't working for me, plus they were taking too much space, and yeah, they had to go. So we're going to drop this over here, drop the forklift off, and after I do that, we're going to head back over to the shop. I'll get some pallets, we'll load our trailer, bring it back over here, and then stack our rack, you know. I just want to have a lot of supplies, because eventually I'm going to get rid of the multi-grain silo, because that was just more or less a helping hand to get me started. I don't want to really cheat. I mean, obviously, I can't say that, because I kind of am cheating a little bit by doing the multi-grain silo, but more or less, I'm just trying to get started, and then I'm going to use my own little supplies here that I have, that what real farmers would do. So, as you guys can see, on my rack, I already have a few different weed killer. I got wool. I got a chicken cage that I need to get rid of. And, well, once I have more chickens, I will put that over there in the loading dock, and they'll put these little boxes in the cage for me. So, I don't even need these boxes, honestly, right here. So, we're going to just chuck them off on the lawn. Alright, let's head back over to the shop. Like I said, we're going to get some pallets and just, some things that I might not even use, like water barrels and stuff like that. I want to get things to make it look farmy. Farmy. Yeah, you can't really beat that. It's got to be the home of the farmland, American. Okay, so that's my dairy barn, guys. Back there on the back side is my chicken coop, but we'll get to that in just shortly, because I want to take that out, and we're going to put just a large chicken coop and a cow pasture back there, a regular cow pasture. So, all right, guys, it is only 8:54 in the morning on day 6, early spring still. I'm loaded, and I do need to. We got to get one more thing here. Let me park the truck right here. I do got to get one more thing. Like I said, I want to get my water barrels. You know what I mean? And then get my water barrels so they can be on just for looks, for my pallet rack there. Like I said, I'm not going to be using everything. I even got that black tank of, which I can't pronounce. I just call it weed killer, hermicide or hamicide. Fuck it. I'm not even going to try it. You know what I mean? So after I put this on my trailer, we'll get this back down to the pallet rack washout bay area. Again, I don't have. I need to probably put my rack somewhere, restack my rack somewhere else. So, but as of now, this is where it's going to be. So, all right, let's head on down to the pallet yard, and then we'll get this unloaded, get it moved on, and then I will jump over to switching out my chicken coop and my cow barn. That's pretty much what we're going to be doing on this early spring day, episode 3 of Tooth's Farm, guys. So just kick back, relax. I mean, I've showed you in episode 2 what I was doing with one of my large fields, which again, it's going to be a little bit more bigger. But as it's raining today, I kind of figured why not get some pallets stacked up and kind of clean up around the farm, if you will. You know what I mean? And that is kind of more or less what we're doing today. So let's just take this over to the bay wash area, pallet area. I haven't really made a name for it yet. That's why I'm coming up with two different names here. It's either a bay wash or a pallet yard. But like I said, I'm kind of using two in one. This is where the old solar panel farm used to be. So this is where we're gonna keep all our supplies, like our lime, our seed, our weed killer, and so on and so forth. All right, now we got the forklift. We're gonna dress it all up over here and put all our fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, and weed killer up on top, as well as our water barrels. I'm gonna put my seed and lime down there on the bottom rack, and I haven't figured out what I want to put in the middle. But obviously, you're very limited of what you can put in the middle, because you cannot put anything that's really high stacked in the middle. You can put your seed, your lime on the bottom, and this one, matter of fact, I'm going to put right in the middle of the one of the racks, because I believe this is about big enough that you can use the middle rack. But I want to test it out first, because obviously you cannot put your liquid weed killer or fertilizer in the middle. Looks like it works just fine. Look at that, guys. That is beautiful. And that is what so far my rack is looking like. I got my lime right here in the middle, black bags right here, and then I got my seeds. I got 4 pallets of them, so probably don't need any more. I probably can get more lime, not bad, and then we'll just figure out some more stuff to put in there, because I do know that we'll get more chicken eggs. That'll go up there. Our wool, that'll go up there. Obviously, I already have one wool up there. So in the next episode, we'll go check up on our animals again, because today it's tearing down buildings and rebuilding new. A large chicken coop, and this particular one that I'm talking about is just a piece of work. I'll just put it that way. I try to keep it kid friendly here. So this next chicken farm, it's a piece of work. I'll just put it that way. And anyone that's played with that particular one knows the mod is kind of glitchy. And I've already noticed, because this is a pre-recorded episode. I always come back and narrate my own videos. Before or after I take this chicken coop down, you guys are going to notice there's a hole in the ground, and which is ridiculous. And I think that's where all the dirty dirt for the chickens were going, because it kept saying cleanliness was 6%. It was ridiculous, and it looks like the chicken coop is completely clean. So I don't know what the heck they were doing here. All right, so now we got our chicken. Yeah, you can't do that. I do got a few cages over here ready to go. Hopefully the game will start loading them in there. I only see one, but see, look at the cleanliness of the chicken. 6%, guys, and that's why we're just going to get rid of this this chicken coop. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to sell all my chickens, and then we'll repurchase them here in just a minute. Yeah, oh yeah, that's what I was going to show you. That's your 6% dirt right there, right on the ground. It's like, all right. So now that that's sold, we'll put grass back here, and I'll put some roads in, because this really is. Yeah, see, this is the hole I was talking about. This is the hole, I think, that all the dirt was going in under the mod of the chicken coop that you couldn't see, because that to me is only the 6% you were seeing right there on the edge. So we'll pop that back out, because that is ridiculous. It's supposed to be a flat map, not any sort of hills at all. Nothing. I'm all about that. And then we'll put some grass on it, and then I'll put a chicken coop on it. A large chicken coop is what we're going to go with. So we're kind of dressing the whole area up. That's all really what it is. And you can kind of see where my chicken cages are, where the eggs are at. So watch that, how it transforms around that. And you'll know where that was compared to where my new large chicken coop will be. I am all excited to change this out. Hopefully, well, in this way it's actually better to me, because I'll actually get to see my chickens, pick up the eggs, and also we'll get a large cow pasture as well. So yeah, all right, now that's loaded up. As you can see, my chicken coop, or my chicken cages over there, are now on the road. They used to be on the patio of the large chicken coop. So you can kind of already see how it's changing. I'm putting a road in it right now. So you can go around the chicken coop, and then behind the chicken coop, I'm gonna put the barn or the cow pasture. I'm gonna have a dairy cow pasture, cow barn, and then a meat one, I guess you can say, because more or less all I'm using the brown cows that I'm gonna be getting is for slurry. I'm gonna have them make slurry where my dairy barn is gonna be manure. So those two cows are making two different products for me. And we'll just dress up the rest of these chickens here. Get them all nice and lit up before, make it look kind of muddy in there. And again, I got to dress up some of my road too. I actually kind of like that. I like that dirt look. See, me about farming, I'm all about dirt roads. I don't like paved roads, because most farms that I've been in my real life have been either muddy or, yeah, they got a lot of grass, weeds growing around. So as my farm grows, guys, you will see that I will be dressing up a lot of my roads with grass and weeds, and I just like it better. I don't like the paved roads, quite honest. All right, so now we're going to get a rooster, get some chickens, and we're going to fill this little barn, this little coop up barn. I was going to call it a barn. See, caught myself. No, not really, because then I still told you what I was doing. All right, now this is our cow pasture. This is the one I was telling you that's just going to make slurries. So I'll feed it. I will not put straw on it. It will have still TMR, you know, your total mixed rations, but it will not have straw, just so I can have a slurry, something to have when I need to fertilize my field. I would personally like to use the slurry because, you know, all the farming simulators I've had, I've actually have never used the slurry. Even I started with 15. You guys should probably know that already, so I won't get into that too much. But I started with 15, and I've never honestly understood how the slurry worked until recently. So we got that all got up. Found out you can't give them straw if you want to have slurries. And thanks to a buddy of mine, he helped me understand that a little better. So I'm always open for info, guys. If you got tips, let me know. I'd like to hear it because I want this farm to grow. All right, let's get into the old semi here. You got it. It's my duck colors. And no, it's not Green Bay Packers, man. There's also a college football team. It's called the Ducks. That's the reason why I go with that color. And it's not John Deere the reason why I go with that color either. That has just always been my color. So just get that damn thing right out of your head. It's all about Go Ducks. All right, now that I've said that, let's get that out of the way. Let's go feed our chickens. Then we'll get some cows. We'll put some TMR. And that will pretty much conduct this particular episode, guys. I just wanted to get you guys updated. As you saw, episode 1 and 2, they were all twisted up because I had to hurry and speed through that. But now that we're more caught up, it's January 15th, 2020. You guys hopefully all had a great year, or a good start to the year. We're 15 days in, so I hope everyone had a great New Year's. I couldn't really say that on the last episode because it's already too late. I've already pre-recorded 1 and 2, which at this particular time hasn't even hit Facebook yet, believe it or not. So I'm recording 3 way before 1 even got released. That's why I'll just say Happy New Year, guys, on this January 15th, 2020. Yeah, that's how we do it, boys. All right, let's go drop this weed off. We're going to drop the weed off, get some TMR, fill the cows up, get some water in their troughs, and then, yeah, that's pretty much, guys. That's it. That's what I got to show you for this particular episode. So hopefully, guys, y'all enjoy. I thank you I really appreciate all the views that I've been getting. And again, guys, hopefully I can get some help here in the next episode or 2. Where this is episode 3, it probably won't need too much help until episode 5 or 6. And all episodes, brand new episodes, come out every Wednesday. So I'm sure you've realized January 1st, January 8th, and now January 15th, which is today, you'll realize that I'm doing it every Wednesday. So the next one, next Wednesday, will be episode 4. Hopefully you guys can all tune in, and hopefully we can get some people that'll watch. Until then, guys, enjoy, and thanks for watching Tooth Farm episode 3.